I've had to restart my stream. So nobody's here. Let me... So let's see. Live streaming. Dismiss. Hopefully everybody's coming back. We're going to share this all out again. My internet went out, Bullet, completely from all my computers, all in the house. Had to restart the modem and the router. And I'm just sharing it out again so we can hopefully get some people here again. Did Jesus kick you off the internet? I might wonder. If it wasn't Jesus, it might have been the devil. Or then again, it just might have been nothing at all. Just might have been, it is what it is. Hopefully everybody will come back. Or just that could be that too, Bullet. Could be a lot of things, I guess. Could be crappy internet. But everybody does have that from time to time where the internet just goes out on them. Metal had it when we were doing playing the RPG. Did you get trumped? I don't think so. I think my internet went out, so it wasn't YouTube, Mallet, if that's what you're asking. Playing my trump card has a whole new meaning now. Laugh out loud. Yeah, but you can trump in with your trump card. You just gotta make sure somebody else doesn't have a bigger trump card. Well, need a way to find out when you are live. Usually I end up seeing a Twitter post is how I usually find out when he's live. Yeah, last time I seen a Twitter notification for JP was 2 days ago. 2 days later. Well, if you post it to Mind now, you might be able to see it a bit easier. Depending on how many followers and all that you have and how much crap that, no offense, but crap that they want to put out that, interferes with your seeing what people that you're actually following. Or do you see stuff that of people that you're not following on Twitter? I'm not sure. There's a lot of stuff that's shown on Twitter. I could start a Discord again, but it was always empty. Mine's empty a lot too, Mallet. It just, unfortunately, you have to wait till it gets busy or try and, wade through it. Or try and find something to do just on Discord to get people on there. I blame Evan. I'm trying to do a movie night, 2 movie nights a week. Yes, mother. That's on the other one. You gotta.
I just switched it over.
I do too. You switched on the wrong one, Mom. That's the one from earlier. Oh, nice. Jesus and Trump. I'll be trucking tonight.
Where's the restroom?
What you doing? Want to check them out?
Yeah.
One of my CNC machine belts messed up. I got one on order, so that's down till Thursday. Ooh, sorry to hear about that. Well, that's only till tomorrow, so that's not too bad. Unless you mean a week from Thursday. I saw a video of a guy making an entire wooden bike on a CNC machine. Said Raggedy. What? Cool. So he made the chain and all of that of wood too? Or was it just like a regular bike without gears, or did it even have gears, Raggedy? Hey Josh, how are you doing? I'm doing good, Josh. How are you doing? Long time no see. Wooden gears? Cool. I'm good. Great to know you're doing good. Yeah, hey, I'm on here every day. I just hate the fact that we can't go to church at the moment. Can do the online thing, but that's not church. Not to me, anyways. How's everybody in your family doing, Josh? And my real question for you, Josh, what are you gonna get an account with your name and not whose ever account is Reggie? Is Rick still doing this the hard way? They're alive. I guess that's good. And how much are you bothering your sisters? What, Mom?
I'm just checking to see if it's.
No, it's. Oh, yeah, it's the right one. 0% out of 0%. Oh, wow, I'm surprised. You wish someone. Yeah, you're talking here. That's the outside of the cape. It's black. Inside is going to be is red. Raggedy. I found JP online. Says bullet. Well, that's good that you found JP on Minds. Uh, it's interesting to see things doing better and gaining more traction on Minds that they did when I posted them to Twitter. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm already up to, like, I don't know, over 20 people following me on Minds. And I'll admit that, like, probably half of them are people from Twitter and all that. Maybe over half. Let's see. Yeah, so I'll have to see about that too. How well some of my stuff does. So you're getting more people to view it, more people to hit the like button or make comments there, Bullet, on stuff that you post? How often are things being commented on, or how more actually often are you posting new stuff up at the moment? Is it pretty constant? Yeah, it seems a lot more active, more interaction, etc. So are you putting like stuff up once a day, like one or two things a day, or are you putting things up once or twice an hour? Or I guess I'm just wondering how much, even with all the interaction, how much I guess you're giving time people to digest what you're putting up, for lack of a better word. That way, I'm just trying to think how if I start posting there, should I post 15 billion things at once, or should I you know do it a little less enthusiastically? Yeah, I've done most of my Twitter art posts there already, but there's still more to post. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I know what you mean. And that's over what, a day or two, or what length of time are we dealing with? Probably 2 or 3 days. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I just do overwhelm people with stuff, so I just want to make sure I'm not gonna do that. And if you did all that stuff in 2 or 3 days, I'm pretty sure you got pretty extensive Twitter art stuff that up. Can't say I've looked at it all. Maybe I'll drop off as soon as it goes down. But now, for now, it seems solid. Yeah, like I said, I was just more wondering, asking all the questions to get a feel for, what I should do or what I can do. And I'm looking at it as casting a wider net in case I'm accused of the wrong thing and removed from Twitter. Yeah, oh yeah, true. Same here. Although I don't usually post much on Twitter for. I usually just agree with, hit the heart. But I didn't know you were an artist. Yeah, that's why he tried to get him to do your Xylo book. I like to draw healthy females who are attractive, so that many, so that may be purged at some point. He says I'm not. If you are not an artist, what are you then? A person, right? Bullet is an artist. These are. So you're just like Rick. What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets. Bullet says, I'm exactly like Rick, except I live on my own and have a woman, etc. Way to rub it in, Bullet. Way to rub it in. Because I don't want to have a woman. So you're more like me, Bullet. Says, no, I'm not sure who he's laughing at. Me or Mallet? Or both, maybe. So what are people's plans for the day? Any great and lofty plans for anybody? Does this take place before or after the events of the film Clockwork Orange? I have no idea. I see you back up. What happened? Oh, my internet went down, Sketch. I was back up within about probably 5 minutes. I had to restart my router and everything. I have games in the mail, so I'm going to mess with those later. Oh, cool, cool. Do you know what games? Offhand, or pretty sure what games? Everybody knows it's an Elseworld story from Clockwork Orange. Oh, my speed cube comes today. What is a speed cube? Raggedy. I do. I got some Japanese imports this week. Buffy the Vampire Slayer for OG Xbox, Project Horned Owl for PS1. Cool. The Japanese imports are from the Noel series. That Buffy was pretty good. Is it competitive? It's a competitive Rubik's Cube. Okay. And what makes it different from? Does it have a built-in timer? What makes it different than a regular Rubik's Cube? What makes it a speed Rubik's Cube? Hey Bullet, old school gaming. I've been finding myself going back more often not lately. It has bearings and magnets to allow for faster turning and rounded edges. Okay, cool. So I guess that's gonna allow. So you're gonna be trying to break some record. What is the record for doing the Rubik's Cube? Yeah, I've been filling holes in my collection lately, getting games I used to have again, or stuff I never owned. NASA is big on Rubik's Cube. That's good. Bullet says sketchbook. 3.5 seconds to do a Rubik's Cube? What is this guy, the Flash? I wouldn't think that would be too messed up at 3.5 seconds. Most producers don't realize they can make money in between major titles. They just remaster some of their old library and make them online capable. I'm confused. What happened to YouTube? For me, well, my internet went out, Marsupial. It should be back up now. Marsupial. But like stealing it was a sin, so YouTube kept the power. I wouldn't exactly said it was okay, but because sinning is not okay. Everybody does it, but that doesn't make it okay. Well, sinning, that is. I thought something along those lines. Well, it had nothing to do with my YouTube. It was all my internet on my end. Oh, no, Rick is on the list to be purged. We're all on a list to be purged, Bullet. Okay, so hey, Space. Jeez, my blocks are. Dropping them likes. Well, thank you. Yeah, except this list is made and held by Dillard, methinks. Oh, I can see how the mask works. Can I ask how the mask works? What do you mean exactly, Mallet? That's a loaded question. That is not what I typed. Can I ask how mask works? That is not what I typed, Rick. It's converted by a cash grab banner. Ken, I'm not even sure what you mean. It's covered by you. Cash grab banner. Oh, I wouldn't call it. I will no longer use conjunctions. Ah, Rick, that face could be better. Yes, it could. On your stream, drawing is being covered by your ad for the coloring. Yeah, I've figured that out. Well, you see, it's Halloween. You put the mask on and go get candy. You're not even trying. Well, this is one that I don't know. Let's see, when did I do it? And I was trying at the time. Well, I did it last year in July. Well, there's nothing saying you have to do it, Mallet. Do it again, Rick. Customers. Well, eventually I will get to this one again. Yes, I'm caught up with the coloring of the Canadian Shield coloring book. So I was in the middle of coloring this one, recoloring this prop man, which is from even further ago. And then I remembered I did this one last year, and I'm going to use it to put on my page. For this character. Let's see. What color of eyes does this guy have? Karen Burnett is a comedy legend. However, it's not Carol Burnett. Rick actually does it. Rick actually does it animate stuff pretty good. Rick actually does and animates stuff pretty good. It animates. Living things. Yes, she is. I used to pass her childhood home all the time. Okay, Hazel. I keep forgetting what Hazel looks like. I think it's grayish, isn't it? Or is it brownish? No, hazelnut, so yeah, it's a bit brownish. Hazel clear brown. Don't. Let's sell this coloring book. There we go. Okay, so let's Oh, good. Hey, John, how are you? What's new? You're buffering again. And you're Susan again, right? We're down to the last minute anyway, so. Although we do not like buffering. What's new since early this morning? Not much. Nothing, Dillard. Please don't use the list on us at Dope Draws. I thought Prop Man was a magic guy. Is he swinging from a rope? No, he's not swinging. Well, might be slightly rope, but he's not magic. Not in the sense that I think you mean. He's movie magic. Props and all that, you know. uh, the list that will scrub us from YouTube. And we'll just. And that's his in this picture here. You see the cane that can sort of come apart. This part will hook onto something, and then you can swing using. Then somewhere in here come apart. Click. There's a couple buttons on it. Uh, uh, so he's like a Mythbusters guy. I'm not sure what you mean exactly, Dillard. Like, well, he operates during the Second World War. Like, he'd be stage magic, maybe a little bit of early movies magic. Does he do like pyrotechnics? Probably a little bit. You know, back from like World War II era, what they might have for that. Maybe think a very low tech Batman. Oh, what made him decide leave the lucrative movie prop business and fight crime? Well, he hasn't left it. Movie prop guy by night or by day. Superhero by night, so to speak, or, you know. Or as, how do I put it here? Let's see. So he's gotten himself into a career of, you know, like being one of the best for the stage prop business. He's on his way home from work. He ends up walking by an alley where he hears a woman screaming. Thinking quick, he grabs a piece of dry ice from his shoulder bag, tosses it into a rain puddle in the alley, thus creating a wall of fog, which allows him to rescue the woman in the midst of the confusion created by the sudden fog. With this and hearing about the rise of crime, he decides he would fight crime on the sly with all his theater and movie magic knowledge. At this, he puts together a costume like the recent superheroes that have been coming out and an arsenal of tricks and gadgets to help him in his fight. Seeing how he seems to use a lot of props stuff, he dubs himself Prop Man. So he owns a business that rents props or does work for a studio like the head of the prop department. Yeah. Samuel is an expert in theater effects of the 1940s. He's an inventive genius for his work in theater as a prop man. Has very little combat training, although he is training with stage fighters to get better. Does he own his own prop plane? Not yet. So he's a janitor still. No, he's not the janitor. He would be the head of the department, like John was saying. That sounds like it would take some creative writing. Do people call him the Yellow Pea? Probably not, because they don't see him. Just like him and all his heroes, compatriots of the 1940s, they're very secretive. Yeah, there's whispers about them. They are urban legends, most of them. I think about the only one that wouldn't be close to that much of an urban legend is Moose, but he'd probably be an urban legend more in the Canadian military about the strong guy. But, you know, he's also known. Probably most people that hear about him don't believe he's real until they actually meet him. Why wear a big red cape if he's trying to be secret? Well, it's red on the inside, black on the outside, John. And it's a bit of theatrics. Like if you see here, it's black on the outside. It's, like I said, theatrics. You know, he's in the theater, so, you know, he's probably going to put some theatricalness into his character of Prop Man. I don't know. He works at a film studio. So, any other questions? Hey, Lorenzo. Hey, Rick. Did you say you were a thespian and act in the theater? No, I say prop man. Well, he doesn't act in the theater. He is the prop guy. I'm having a hard time thinking of scenarios that prop guy would be super useful in. Well, I'm not sure whether he's got any really super villains, like using all his different. So he's a street level hero. Yeah. Rick has been alone, vexed, and confused many. Yeah, he's like a street level hero. A lot of my World War II ones are because Moose, who's World War II, works for the Canadian military. He's probably not quite thing. You'd probably see more military stuff that he'd be engaged in, like a super duper street level. And maybe Power Man, since he's military contracted for his stuff. But my character, Super Spider, Squeaker, Fishman, and Student Wiz would all be like he would be super useless in modern times. Well, some of the movie magic that they have today, if he had the movie magic today, he'd be almost like a Mysterio, but a good guy version of Mysterio. Or it could be. But Mysterio in the 1940s, but with the right training, he could be useful in modern times. But I've set him up during World War II, so probably won't have to see too much about that. But he's from the 40s, so he's barely learning about microwave ovens. Yeah. Dylan, is that another way of saying E-class hero? Rick, will he die from getting his cape stuck in a jet engine? No, he will not. Eagle. Wait, is he yet another hero trap? Another hero trap? No, he's not Raggedy. He actually lived, born in the early 1900s, and probably around 1920s. And he's probably mid-20s during the Second World War, and is a hero during that time. There's no plans for him to have a solo book right now. Him and his compatriots will be introduced at about the 1.5 year mark. There is going to be some time traveling with these guys, but they're going to be brought to the present and then put back to the past, or their main time. And they're gonna, I don't know the exact figuring out, I just know they're gonna come together and they're gonna help form the Holy Warriors. How can he be a hero and a draft dodger? Well, I don't think we had the draft here in Canada, and he is here in Canada. Yeah, a bit Mysterio was crooked, so it makes sense to use all his misdirection. Movie props aren't inherently dangerous. They're engineered with safety in mind. One night, one shot only. So he'll get stuck or is he disabled and couldn't go to war? No, he's not disabled. Why are none of your heroes? Lots of my heroes are in modern time. The Flame grew up in modern times. Insecto, Ozona, The Wiz, Electide, compatriots, you say? Yes. I don't believe we had the draft here. I'll ask my mom. She might know. Mom, do we have the draft here? For World War II, do we have the draft here? Okay, I didn't think so. Yeah, we didn't have the draft in Canada, John. It's the 40s Eagle, more like a propeller from a propeller plane. Haha, Rick pun. Are there no heroes in the present day? Figures. Hey, I was pretty sure. I was just making sure, John. She was born a little closer to that time than me. Than most of us, I'd say here, or all of us. No, not all my heroes are from the past, Eagle, like I said. Flame, Insecto, Wiz, Ozona, Electide, Demon Blaster, Demon Crusher, Bullet, Eagle. Did a hero?
I'm not even sure whether the states have the draft.
Your country didn't need the draft for World War II, says Lorenzo. Did a modern hero touch you, Rick? I think pretty much all my heroes are in, well, I have my ones for the future as well, so most of my heroes are in the modern time. Yes, technically, Snowdrift didn't travel through time. Canadian Shield did. When Rick started creating this universe, he was actually building the pyramids, so they are actually futuristic too. Also, don't forget your hero, Modern Times Man. Or his nickname, Current Year. Hardy har har har, Dillard.
I can't hear him in here, but I can hear him on the TV.
You shouldn't be able to hear Dillard because he's just writing in the chat.
Oh.
If you're watching one that you're hearing Dillard, you're here watching a totally different stream. John, did just dox Rick's mom? John, did you just dox Rick's mom? Yes, the states did draft for World War II, says Sketchbook. I thought so.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I know they did for Vietnam.
Well, probably Vietnam and what was
Korean?
Korean, yeah. That's just your dreams, Linda. Damn it, Linda, says Bullet. No, my mom has a habit of listening to another stream and thinking it's the one we're on. What's Prop Man's main role in the Crossverse? Well, at the moment, like I said, in about the year and a half mark, or what's supposed to be the year and a half mark, all streams look alike, says Lorenzo. It's to help get the Warriors formed. The Holy Warriors. What will I ever do some books with, say, the Mighty Warriors, which him and his colleagues are? Possibly. Will I do one by himself? I guess there's always a possibility. I ain't gonna say it. But after he appears in that story arc of the Holy Warriors forming, I don't know when we'll see him again. I just want, like DC and Marvel had their World War II superheroes. I figured, okay, let's create my World War II superheroes. And I don't know what's going to be done with them after that. Does his existence give another main hero information, or do the main heroes need his place to crash? Yes, all three had drafts, of which Ali actually dodged the Vietnam one. Rick, do you have characters called Foreshadow? No. Warriors come out and play, says Bullet. Well, I don't know exactly what the arc is going to entail for those the Secret Warriors. How I know they're going to be brought to the future, and somehow with them being brought to the future, they're going to assemble my main 7 characters as a team, or help in the formation of them as a team. And then they're going to be put back to their time. I don't know that, Dillard. I haven't written that far ahead in my universe. I'd like to get there, and I got to kick my butt to start getting there. Is this guy invulnerable to everything? No, more like he's vulnerable to everything you would be. Probably eagle, bullets, and all that. I doubt that suit would be made of Kevlar or anything like that. At best, I don't know what it would be made of. What materials he'd have. Does he get hired to make business cards and props? Well, probably props for plays. He's definitely, like I said, he's on the cutting edge of movie magic for the time. And he probably might be consulted about even making some costumes, depending on if they need some sort of prop or whatever. Most things are vulnerable to me, says Bullet. But business cards, no, John. Well, he's not going to make any of those heroes costumes because they're already going to have their costumes. Is he, as they referred to at the time, a dandy? I'm not sure what that means. It's true. Other than knives and fists, bullets are my only weakness. Maybe think of Batman, Mysterio, Phantom of the Opera combined. Or the Phantom from Phantom in the Opera. And maybe there's another character or two in there too, I'm not sure. Adventures of Dandy Propman. I don't know, I'm not able to picture it well. He's British, obviously, but who knows? He may turn out to be really cool. Depends on the writing. True, very true. Like I said, after, let's see, he's going to be in whatever issue that I team him up with for whichever of my major 7 that he's going to go against, which might be the Wiz. Let me see if I can find that out easy enough. Was it the Wiz? No, I don't have him going against the Wiz. Yellow Peepers. Are all your heroes Canadian? A majority of them. I do have a couple that are not Canadian. One called the Radical Warrior, I can say off the cuff, is not Canadian. He is from California. A surfer dude, eh? No. Well, she's going against Squeaker for sure. Insecto's going against Fishman. I got Flame against Moose. Huh. Okay, all my questions have been answered. Yeah, he's gonna, like, one of the first 7 guys is gonna be in their book. It's gonna appear in their city. They're gonna fight. Then realize they're on the same side. And then join forces. So you'll have them in that book, and then probably Holy Warriors #1. Maybe 1 and 2, and then you might not see him ever again. I don't know yet. Surfer dude, brah. not a you cannot. Do you want your character, the Canadian Shield, to include it in a trading card set that I'm making? Sure. Will he fit on the card killer? What's the trading card set that you're making, John? Will Prop Man be killed by the female assassin? Snowdrift. No, but they might become friends. Collect 4 trading cards to make the shield. This. Okay, so thanks everybody for tuning in. We will be back tonight to color Ozona. I hope you can all make it. So we'll catch you all later. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great and wonderful